we're excited to be hanging out with Friday live stream OGs, original gangsters around this way. They've been on the show more than I have. It is Why Don't We joining us to cap off the year.
What up?
Hey, Kevin.
Good to have you, man.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, the last time we talked to you, Daniel, it was just after Fallen. Try to catch us up in the MTV audience as Banjo joins the chat.
Yo.
What's up, Banjo?
Since Fallen came out, what's it been like, Daniel?
Oh, man. Well, the response to Fallen was amazing. Big shout out to the fans for, accepting the new music, new sound, kind of like the new us. That was a bit nerve-wracking. We'd been gone for a while, and so to see everybody kind of just there waiting for us was really special. And then we just dropped Lotus in, our new single, and a music video to it. And I feel like it does a lot of justice in showing the difference of, where this album will go. It's a lot of different music. So, yeah, we're just kind of, on like a high of being back at it.
Speaking of Lotus In and the video that dropped, it's a really cool concept. And, I think like mini movie gets thrown around sometimes just in terms of like, big productions and that sort of thing. But you guys, it really is sort of, there's a real narrative here, which is cool to see in a music video. Any cool stories, any fun stories from set that jump out to you, Corbin?
I think what was cool and what was especially fun was this video is like the first time that we've kind of like been, I guess, drunk in a video.
Were you actually drunk? That's a debate. I say you guys were acting. The producers think you guys were actually drinking on set.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
That was probably the most fun because it was new for us.
Who's the drunkest?
I think Daniel.
Why, Jack?
Daniel or Jack.
Because in the video, that's actually how he acts, like, when we go
Dude,
out.
I was like, well, gotta nail this part. Darn.
Method acting.
Even from the beginning, like conceptually, we were excited to kind of have that mini movie type feel to the video. And also trashing the hotel room was so fun. We went into that hotel room before and they told us all the stuff that we could destroy. And so for like a good 5 minutes, we're just tearing up books, squirting ketchup on the table, like ripping the bed sheet. And
also,
that was really fun.
Also, that wasn't like the hotel stuff. They went out, like the people who worked on the crew went out to like garage sales and bought all of that furniture so we could like mess it up. So
it's amazing.
That made me feel a lot less bad once I...
Oh, I didn't know that. That ruins the fun.
It almost like, I don't know if you guys got the vibe on set or when you were kind of coming up with it creatively, but it's almost like a grown-up version or like an evolved version of like a What Am I?
Whoa, interesting. Yeah. Well, we're growing up, man.
Yeah.
Growing up.
Jonah, how was it being the protagonist of this one?
It was cool. I was always in like theater and stuff growing up, so I love to act, and that was like the first time that I've kind of gotten to put my acting chops to use in this world.
I didn't know
that was really fun.
I didn't know you were in theater, bro.
What the heck? You learn something new every day.
Big vibing.
You know what I did? I did the lights for theater.
Oh,
Did you really?
I was a tech guy
No way.
for 1 year.
Dude, we would have been friends. Oh my
I
God.
did.
I want to shout out Tessa, of course, the sort of like your counterpart, Jonah, in it. For those who don't know, Tessa Brooks, dancer, actor, model, YouTuber galore. How did you guys land on Tessa? Was it like a big casting process?
We had to pay her a fat bag to get on. I'm just kidding.
we were just friends. Tessa's dope. She's cool.
She's cool. She
Yeah.
did great.
That's all.
She's
got
actually really
for
good
you.
at acting.
Yeah.
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 She killed it. I actually was like really impressed. I've never seen her act like that before. So
Yeah.
I was like,
And we felt like
Some of it
would be
wasn't
better to have,
acting.
like a friend in the video, because then it's harder, or it's easier to kind of play off that chemistry. I feel like with a stranger, sometimes it's kind of hard to get that sort of like love interest chemistry across on screen. So yeah, that definitely made it easier too.
Much easier when it's real.
When it's real.
Is it?
Yeah.
Johnny, want to explain?
That was a zinger.
open to interpretation.
Jack, dude, you play the wingman, I guess you could say. I don't know how you're credited, but
End credits, wingman, Jack Avery.
wingman. Typically, are you a good wingman, would you say?
Totally. I
Um,
get these guys girls.
no.
Nope. Nope.
Does he?
Jack,
That's not even
Jack
a line.
I'll give Jack that he's the life of the party.
Speaking of the party, how would you guys sort of like, if you had to assign roles? Let's just assign roles right now.
Oh man.
Who's the responsible one? Like, who's like the dad of the group, making sure everyone's
Jonah,
Okay,
I'd say.
Jonah, sure.
Unless he has too much to drink, then he's just wilding.
Oh, yeah. Well, Jonah's
I hit a turning point where all of a sudden I'm just like,
But most of the
Jonah's not Jonah anymore after.
Yeah.
He's Yona.
Jack's definitely the life of the party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jack go crazy.
I definitely think he walks in the room. Everyone's like, ah.
Just wild.
when I walk in.
I feel like me, Zach, and Daniel are just chilling.
I think we're
Yeah,
just.
we're usually vibing.
Zach's usually
Corbin
Never
usually
mind.
takes your girl.
Nah, never mind.
That's not true.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Corbin is Mr. Steal Your Girl. You heard it here
Yeah.
first.
Yes.
We're getting the exclusives.
Not true.
Never done that.
Lying to you.
He hasn't. He
He's
hasn't.
lying, bro.
No, he hasn't.
Jonah, please tell us about the significance of the Lotus Inn.
Yeah. So growing up, I was definitely a fan of the Percy Jackson book series and the movie, and I know we've all watched the movie. And there's this scene in the first movie where Percy and Annabeth and Grover stay at this place called the Lotus Hotel and Casino, and basically it's this place where time doesn't exist, and they think they're there for like 3 or 4 hours, but then they come out and it's like been like 5 days. So they realize that this is a place where people go and can get lost there for like lifetimes, which is actually an ode to the Odyssey and the Lotus Eaters in the Odyssey. And basically they go to this like island and totally forget about anything that they're supposed to be doing in life and
And
get
they're
lost
having
there.
the best time ever.
And they have the best time. So it's like
So they
this,
never want the night to end.
yeah, so we tried to write this song concept, off of that, and that's where the Lotus Inn comes from. And I think we pulled it off with the video too.
Yeah.
It kind of embodies all of that.
We got the good times and the bad ones coming out January 15th of top of next year, of course. And Daniel, what can you tell us overall for the theme, or maybe like a song that you're most excited about, nervous about people hearing?
The theme of this album, I would say for us, it kind of just wraps up where our lives have really been at. I mean, the title says it all. It's like there's obviously been a lot of bad times and equally a lot of good times in light of like the weird time that, everyone's been going through. And we wrote half of this album on tour, which was like the best times ever. So yeah, I feel like we've never written about our real lives and, like personal thoughts and stuff like that. So I feel like fans are going to love it for that reason. What song? Honestly, I've been
What
bumping
song's like the
myself.
biggest departure, like sonically?
Okay, biggest departure.
Look at me.
Man,
Look at me is
Look
a
at me.
departure.
I think Look at Me, yeah.
look at me.
That one's
It's definitely
freaky.
a standout track.
What makes that so different?
We just talk about a different aspect of our lives that we haven't talked about before.
It's it's sexy, man.
It's sexy.
All right.
It's a good song.
It's
fun.
rated M for mature.
For mature. Is it gonna have the explicit?
I'm excited for Slowdown though.
Yeah. Yeah, Slowdown's gonna be.
In terms
Slowdown
of a
is gonna be
general
special.
theme, I feel like there's not even really a general theme of the sound of the music.
Right.
Some of it
Really?
leans a little bit more alternative rock. Sometimes
yeah, I'd
leans
say more rock pop.
rock pop. Yeah, it's definitely still pop.
Pop rock.
And then
I don't
there's
know
like
if rock though.
some. It's like
little
not
rock.
rock, but
It's like more alternative.
Yeah.
Yeah. What can you tell us about the Slowdown vid?
Oh, the video.
It's a big vibe.
Honestly,
That's the best way to describe
Yeah, I don't know how better to put it.
We worked with the same guy who did the Fallen music video, Isaac
Isaac.
Rentz.
Oh, no way.
Shout out to him. He's a killer.
He's dope. It's a super like nostalgic video.
It's like
Okay.
you're gonna want to live that day with us.
I will say it's my favorite video we've ever shot, and that might be cliche to say, but I don't feel like I say that much.
We got there at 6 a.m. and left at 11:30 p.m. and we all left like so happy and so excited about how great of a day it was. I
It
can
was
say
a
that.
great day.
Exactly.
Corbin, give me a band wish for 2021.
What's your band?
Man, I would say for our album to hit Billboard Top 5. Which,
Yeah, that's a great
Which would
one.
be crazy. 8 Letters hit number 9, I think, when it came
Oh,
out.
no way.
Which was pretty big.
I didn't know that.
So yeah, hoping it does some crazy numbers. That'd be really cool.
You guys are trending that way. Fallen was the first top 40, yeah?
Road.
yeah, it was.
Fallen
It
was.
was. So it's looking up, but you never know till you know. You know.
Yeah, of
Dude, I
course.
just want to get back on the road, man.
Yeah.
I know,
Hopefully
man,
we
that's
can get
all I
out on
want.
tour.
Dying to see the fans.
Sucks.
And I'm just excited. My wish is that people enjoy the music. You know, this music, like we've said before, really comes from our hearts more than it ever has, and you know, we're really proud of this body of work. And you know, when we send it out, I hope that people can feel from it, and people can have a good time and help them get through the bad times. You know.
Yeah. Because that's the thing is like we experience this stuff and write about it, and that's our experience. But then it goes out and becomes part of so many other people's experience, and who knows how it might affect Jenny out in Iowa.
Jenny.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
Jenny.
who knows?
That girl.
Shout out to Jenny.
Shout out to
Jenny,
Jenny.
I love you, Jenny.
Iowa.
All right, gentlemen. That is all the time we have with you today, but thank you for getting together.
All right, Kevin, we love you. Have a
Love
good
you
one.
guys.